Alright guys, welcome to our third video here on our base on Terra. Let's go ahead and take a little survey of what's going on our base so far. Looks like we now have our bathroom all set up and ready to go. It's looking great in that regard. We have a setup for our chlorine room, which will clear out all these germs so we can get nice clean water into our base. We do have a little bit more polluted oxygen than I would like. Cracking this open and not get this deodorizer up in time actually caused more issues than I would have liked, which might mean we have slime lung all over the base. Yes, we do. So we're going to focus on getting our base cleaned up today. I'm going to work on getting our chlorine nice and cleared out here on the bottom right. So we want to grab some bleach stone and start getting this dealt with. And from there, we'll go ahead and assess it and figure out where we want to go with this base. I do think I want to start digging and looking for a cold biome. It's almost necessary, I think, to find one. In fact, I'm hoping there's one. I actually have no idea if there's one on this map. My assumption is there would be one, but I have yet to see anything yet. And if I pull up my temperature here and I look around, maybe that might be my cold biome. Okay, we'll try and dig up there. That's the plan. Okay, let's go ahead and look at our research and see where we're at in total. I do want to get some storage built up as well. In fact, let's go ahead and make that be our main focus for today. We'll get our storage nice and built up so we have a location to get our base cleaned up. And then I want to start working on electricity after that. So let's go ahead and research the steam turbine. We'll go to all the solar panels. We'll get our wires built out. And we should be nice and happy. Welcome to another video, guys. I hope you're all doing well. I think this should be coming out around the weekend, which means we're getting close to Christmas, so I hope you guys have all your plans set up and that you have all your gifts, and if you're seeing family, you are all safe and happy. Because the holidays can be a fun time, but I want you to only do it if life is going well for you. I think we might start picking up a couple more duplicates soon, and I might make one more biome, or one more location for food. Trying to think of where the best place for that to be. Maybe over here? Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and just rip this entire area into food. Here we go. Food. Food. We'll put a door here. Get ourselves in there as needed. And then we will put a station for farming. I think I got a decent amount of fertilizer. Let's look. Fertilizer. A small amount. I think I'm gonna not worry about the fertilizer here, but I'll get it plugged in. Just want to have more muck root until we get to better ingredients for food and stuff. I want to make sure my duplicates are taken care of in that regard. We do have slime lung on 2 of our folks right now, so let's go ahead and look at our electricity down here, which I think we went ahead and plugged in, didn't we? Not yet. Let's do the math here. Can we combine everything here? We can. Let's make this all one little circuit. Plug that in, and that will help out with having everything plugged in, and they don't have to run on this. And then we'll add a couple of deodorizers in spots that will be useful. So we have a lot of polluted oxygen up here. That's about it, actually. It's just this area, which we already have getting cleaned out, but I want to definitely help. Oh shit, kill this. Ew. Attack that. Yeah, that's a bit of a dirty area right now. Let's go ahead and just deconstruct all this now that we have a working bathroom and kill both of these little critters. So these critters spawn when you're disgusting. Where's he at? Morbs. Morbs are attracted to unhygienic conditions and frequently excrete bursts of polluted oxygen. We want to kill that. I'm good. I'm good with that thing not being in my base anymore. Let's go ahead and get one deodorizer plugged here, just to help clear up that polluted oxygen, and then we'll do one more right here. We'll get the wires plugged in, and over time that should be cleaned up. So there we go. And then I'll keep an eye on the electricity here. Starvation. We shouldn't be starving. We got some decent muck root available to us, and we got some priorities going into our favor. Let's go ahead and prioritize this wire just to make sure that's all connected, so I can leave some duplicates to work on the rest of the base. And then we're just gonna dig straight up, I think. Feels like that's the proper play here. We'll dig up, we'll lock in what we can, We'll play around the temperature to the best of our ability, and I want to try and start getting into this cold biome so I can find some wheezeworts to cool down the base, and hopefully keep things nice and chilly, because it's getting a little bit warm here. We're at 76. Around this color is what I'm looking for, but you can see it's warm, like right down here, and warm right down here as well. I really want to cool this down. A couple things I can do is I can build a couple of electrolyzers or oxygen diffusers here and pump cold air into the base. That'll be a slow process. I can also try and cool off my water and pump that liquid around as well. So we'll see how it goes. We got a couple of options. Ooh, another thing I can do too is start working on this piping here so they can move a bit better. So we'll get that fixed up. So we'll do some more mealwood. Maybe we'll go for a few more duplicants. We're getting close to using this teleporter. I did check. The last time we were on a cycle for our previous base, we were at cycle 87. So we're not quite halfway there, but we're speeding through as quickly as we can through these episodes. And we'll be able to get back to what we were trying to do, which is electricity and working on the rockets, which are pretty darn fun. I think with these three running, let's go ahead and look at our current fibers. Where are we at right now? We're at 19 units. Okay, let's go ahead and put these down on low priority. I don't mind them being here, but we don't need to work on them anymore. Let's go ahead and just copy that setting across. We'll make them low priority. We already have these three being taken care of, which requires a little bit of pollution. That's it. Okay, let's go ahead and check out our blueprints. We have gold amalgam, we have fungal spores, which we have being created down here. Let's go ahead and grab... What do we have? A builder? Rocketry? I think we want a digger? And that's pretty much it right now. Maybe a cook? We'll go ahead and pick up this fungal for now. I just want to make sure that I have food on lock. I'm only at 9,000 calories, which is quite low. Building entombment. Yeah, that's that. I already know about that. I'm getting so many pings right now. Okay, so the fungal spore will go down there. We'll go ahead and put this down to a proper priority of 5. Actually, no, we'll leave it at 6 until I get a farmer in the mix. That's what we wanted. We wanted a farmer. We wanted a digger, if possible, because usually you want to have 2, and I want one to level up for whenever I teleport one of my duplicates to another asteroid, or a cook. So that's what we'll keep an eye out on those for. Let's go ahead and copy these settings across the board here. Not too shabby. Okay, I think we're feeling pretty good here. I'm pretty excited because today I'm digging through and doing a couple episodes of different shows. I've already recorded my Hearthstone Battlegrounds, and those should be going live now and already been live. I have this beautiful little game to play and show off. And then I also have a Hades game, or a practice at least, that I need to do, because Walter and I are facing off on Christmas Day, I believe, for the final winner of the Hades speedruns. They've been really fun to do, but I have not played since the last time that we competed, so I figured I'd turn it into a little YouTube video discussing my builds, and also maybe trying to crowdsource some knowledge, because I haven't put much time in that game. And then I also want to record Civilization, so I got a lot to record today. But I'm trying really hard not to get caught up in this game, because this game definitely pulls my attention the most. I look over and it's been an hour. It's so bonkers how much time this game can take to play, and it doesn't even feel like a chore at all. Okay, this is all nice and built up. I think I want to start syncing up a dig to run all the way up here. Go ahead and run by that. Come all the way up here, and we'll do another fire pole all the way down too. I'm trying to think about what resource I want to use for auction creation. So far, I have a lot of algae, 11.6 tons. These diffusers will run for a bit. But I do want to try looking into electrolyzers so I get some hydrogen running. I am kind of interested why this gas isn't moving as quickly as I would like over here. You would think it would dump into here, but it is not doing that at all. Good news is this one diffuser is working pretty hard. Look at all this. Oh, that clean oxygen we have. Okay. Maybe I add a couple more. I'm just gonna add a couple more diffusers. I'm really worried about this. This thing's already at 1305 watts. Why is the watt so heavy here? Oh, because we have one of these plugged in, but that's not being used. Okay, and then that's plugged in as well, which is 240. But that isn't really a main focus for now. I think we'll be okay. Why are we starving? What's up with the starvings? Go eat, team. Get your grub on. You got enough food, I know you do. Yeah, I think they're just not eating when they need to. Do I not have enough time for them? Do I need to increase their downtime to eat? Okay. Let's go ahead and increase their downtime to eat across the board. Let's go with a downtime here, and a downtime there. And that should give them enough time to eat, in case they're not making it. Sometimes whenever your dupes are traveling all over the place, if they're unable to get back to eat by the time the timer ends, they just won't eat. So I'm gonna go ahead and increase that. I have learned if they're not getting enough sleep time, you don't need to increase their sleep duration, just add to their downtime. They will sleep if they are able to get there in time, which they can if you have your proper downtime area set up, which we do. All they have to do is walk up here and go to sleep. So that should be fine. I should consider getting a grill set up, but I think I'll wait until I get my next circuit of electricity done. I really want to dig all the way up here. I want to explore a little bit. Let's see what we can do. God, that slime lung is actually so plentiful here. Did they buff slime lung? I don't remember it being this aggressive. It's everywhere. That's really scary, actually. I might consider doing this. Let's do this. One jumbo battery. And then I'm just gonna have this power all these deodorizers here. I really want to clean this up to the best of my ability. Got a little bit over here too. Maybe I need to clean that up. Do I have like polluted dirt over here or something? Like, why is that so plentiful? What is causing that dirt to be made? Not sure. Okay. Let's plug this wiring in, and we'll have this manual generator just power this up. And I think what I'll do is actually sever this connection. Plug that into that and just disconnect this. And that way it'll just power all this up. And they'll only have to run to keep these deodorizers going and to run this rock crusher. And that way I don't run into issues. And that should also take some strength off of this. Yeah, so that's not at 1065, and it's a little overboard because of this pump that I'm not running. So not a big deal. Cool. Next thing I'm gonna do is we've been okay with this station setup that we have over here. I'm gonna go ahead and start digging down into here. I want to grab that bleach stone and start throwing that into my chlorine room. Let's go ahead and do that. Do a ladder all the way down. Okay. And then we'll run that all the way over here, and we'll put it here. Which we haven't gotten any bleach stone yet, but we will soon. Okay, so hopefully this deodorizer is running. We'll be in a position where this gets cleared out finally. Boom, 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 boom. Got the teleporter over there, which I'm not too worried about. Don't need to focus on that yet. And I think our temperature is okay enough. But yeah, it's really warm down here, isn't it? Poof! I'm glad I got the insulation done. We have some extra meat. But I think I'm gonna let the hatches just run around and do their thing. Let them eat whatever they want. Maybe they'll build a few more hatches for me, and then when I move into my grilled station, I can just kill them all off and eat them. Speaking of, I'm waiting for these guys to make some stone hatchlings. It's a 23%, 23%, 27. Okay, so we're a little bit out there before we get the stones. Okay. No worries. Let's get up here. Let's find this cold biome. Although this doesn't look that cold. Am I digging into a trap? Unless there's like a vent up here. A geyser would be huge, actually. That would just make my day. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. The O2 spread is great. I think it's just this polluted water coming out of here, but this deodorizer should be cleaning that up now. And it is. Okay, so I think we're gonna have that managed. Just give it some time. Let's throw some airflow tiles in here as well, just to help out with the spreading of this oxygen wherever it may be, so it kind of makes its way to these deodorizers, clears them out over time. There's some polluted dirt here. There is some polluted dirt, so that's what's causing that. Let's try and get some of that cleaned up. The best way to do that, actually, is what I was trying to do earlier, which is do a storage bin. So, let's get a storage bin set up. Where is the proper location for this? We can do a dispenser right here. Yeah, let's do a dispenser right here. What we'll do is we'll just load that up here. We'll load this up here as well. We will do bottle emptier right there, and we'll start getting that cleaned up. So this is a way that you can cheat the game code a little bit and just put all of your stuff into one location. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna put this here. We'll make this a 7, enable auto bottle. Actually, let's do priority here. We'll make this a 7. Make this a 7 too before I do that. Disable building. Okay. Okay, so let's get that built up. Hey, a duplicate. Do we have a chef? No chef. Rocketry's nice, but no chef. Pattying, suit wearing, and decorating. Alright, let's grab Nails here. Hey, Nails. Welcome. Welcome, Nails. Ooh, we got a lot of points to give away for our teams, too. Let's go ahead and put Nails on tidying. We'll go ahead and put Grapefruit on electrical engineering, which eventually I'm going to build into mechatronics, but for now he should be happy. Arnie Palmies is on carrying and cleaning right now, right? So we'll go ahead and put that there. Azealia is doing ranching. Let's go ahead and put you up. And then we have super hard digging. Nope. Let's go to... Yeah, let's do super hard digging for him. Actually, let's do rockets, because eventually I'm going to get into rockets. We'll leave him as is. Okay, so now we can enable this. We'll get some water here. Great. Okay, so now we put this on sweep only, and literally we can grab everything except for liquids, which, looks like we don't have to worry about right now. And we can literally just throw everything in here. And we'll have enough water to where if there's like polluted dirt or anything, it won't put anything out. So, we'll put that on sweep command only, and we'll go into a sweep command, and we'll just clean up everything that we can laying on the ground. Make it a nice priority 5. This will clean up the base a little bit, which will help out with decor. There we go. Beautiful. So what they'll do is they'll eventually get that all cleaned up. For skills, let's go ahead and make sure that our new person, Nails, is doing all the supplying, storing, and tidying as much as possible. Perfect. We'll change their skills around later on if we need to. Looks like we're slowly digging our way up here too, and for the most part, the polluted oxygen is finally being dealt with. It's not as bad up here, which is nice. Thanks to those deodorizers. How are we looking on this copper? We're looking pretty good. How much do we have left? 13.7 tons. Let me go ahead and look at copper in terms of refined, which we are at 1,000 kilograms of. So let's go ahead and order like 30 more, because we will need that eventually. Speaking of needing that, we're still getting our water nice and cleaned up over here. Let's go ahead and get this queued up before I forget. What we'll need is... let's do this. Plug that in there, and then we'll do one of these here, I think. Perfect. Okay, we'll get this built up. Bim, bim, bim. And so you can see what they're doing is they're taking all of this supply that's laying around on the map, and they're throwing it in here, and it's just being dumped straight into here. Let's go ahead and turn off this now. I think I have enough water. How much water do I have? 299? We'll do a little bit more. We'll do like 500 each. Which we should get there soon. Wait, there's germs in my water? Why was that water germy? How did that happen? I must have everyone on the same schedule. I gotta fix this. Yep. Let's go ahead and move a Zivia down here. We'll put leaves down here as well. And we'll put grapefruit down here. There we go. I want them on different schedules. I don't want them to accidentally pee or not use the restroom. Oh, I have this on incorrectly, don't I? There we go. So I have the arrows pointing to the left. When they go to the left, they have to wash their hands. At least that's how it should work. Every time they run by this, they should use it when they go to the left. I'll have to keep an eye on that. Make sure I didn't screw it up. And I just saw someone jump over here. Can they jump over this? Have I had double door set up? If so, I'll have to fix that, won't I? Okay, all of that research is nice and done. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and start working towards Atmos Suits, because I'm going to have to get those built up soon. Okay, we can turn this off now. Disable and disable building. As we get higher up here, it's looking colder, but I'm not seeing anything. Polluted ice. What the heck? Why is it so cold here, but I don't see anything? It's a really weird looking base here. Copper ore, some polluted ice in here. There must be something back here that I'm unaware about. Interesting. Well, let's keep digging. I'll figure it out. I definitely gotta find a solution to this base heating up soon, or we're gonna be in trouble. Beautiful. Did I not copy these things all the way across? I must not have. There we go. This needs to die, I think. How we feeling, base? Talk to me. What am I missing for you guys? They got food, ready to harvest. Okay, they'll be fine. I keep worrying about this food. It's feeling kind of low, to be honest. I think we should be okay. This needs to die. That'll give me more food for the mushrooms. We want to turn this into coal. And that's full of coal, right? 20 tons of coal in there. Beautiful. As intended. I wonder if this polluted oxygen is creeping its way into here. Is that causing an issue? Let's try to get that cleaned up too. Why not? Let's do one deodorizer. I don't know, right there? Feed a wire into that. Let's check out this circuit. 165, that's fine. Overall, it's looking clean too. Look at that. It's just this polluted, which I'm a little confused as why this polluted water is happening. Or polluted oxygen is happening. What is causing this? It must have been left over from earlier, because I don't see any other reason why. Oh, speaking of cleaning, let's clean this up too. Get all that done. Okay, so that's been built. That'll help clear this out too. Got some clay and some algae. And they're almost up here. Looks like there's more polluted ice up here. Maybe the biome goes all the way to the top. Jeez. Yeah, I must have to go further. Let's go ahead and keep going. I can use sedimentary rock here, right? Or am I currently building this out of sandstone? Which the sandstone requires a little bit too much. Let's try and use some rock up here as we climb. That'll help us control the space better as we go up. And we'll do this one out of copper ore still. That's fine. Okay. Keep doing what you gotta do, guys. Doing great. Proud of you. I gotta keep an eye on this bottom left. The moment this bleach stone becomes released, I have to make sure a duplicate goes and grabs it. There we go. Everything's getting dropped off in here. Perfect. This requires a farm station, which I'm not too worried about at the moment. Let's copy this one. There we go. Now they're planted. Looking great. Oh, that goes straight into space. Is it just cold up here? Really? It's just freezing up here. And there's nothing usable for me. Wow, that's a bummer. So it looks like this planet just has a cold upstairs, which means I will need to potentially move into Atmos Suits? Okay, fair enough. Something there. I should go dig that out. I gotta find out what this is. I'm hoping that it's something useful for me. Okay. Next plan. Let's go ahead and dig this down, so we can have a place for this water to go to. We'll go ahead and dig a little bit further over here. And then we'll let the water kind of make its way in. Dig this out too, so they have more room without getting in trouble. And we'll do a ladder down. I'm hoping this is like a cool steam geyser or something. I need something cold. I don't see any other possible spots for us. I got one there. And, ooh, cool steam vent. 105 degrees, which is the same thing I have over here, actually. I got two of them. But, hot water. Damn it. Well, the good news is I'll have a lot of late game power. The bad news is, how do I cool this stuff down? Jeez Louise. Really gotta figure out a way to do that. Maybe I could, if it's really this cold up here, maybe I can just build some diffusers up here, put up a wall, and just let this cold biome create the cold air I'm looking for. That might be a quick solution until I find a better one. Because it is cold up here for sure. To the point where these guys might want to relax a little bit. Let's go ahead and dig out a hole here while I'm up here. And we'll play around the idea of just making some oxygen up here to cool down the base. Because look at this, it's so warm. Oh my god, this warmth is bad. If this gets onto my plants, they will not work. It's too hot. Too darn warm! Okay, so these have been made now, which is nice. We'll go ahead and get these plugged in as needed. So we'll feed this into here. And then feed this into here. We'll turn this valve down to... Oh, did I create the wrong one? It did. I got the liquid shut off. Which I can do automation for, but I don't want to do that right now. I put the wrong ones in, team. Whoops, my bad. I wanted the liquid valves. I can turn those on later on, but I don't want to get ahead of myself in technology yet. I assume what I'll do is I'll put a germ sensor over here, which will turn on these automatic valves the moment the germs are down to 0, but right now I'm just gonna run it manually. There we go. Let's try switching that back over. There we go. And we'll put this here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, cook. Perfect. We got a cook here. Cook will help out. I was thinking a cooker, a digger, and then there was one more that I wanted, which I totally forgot about. Increased medicine, creativity, cannot do attacking errands. That's fine. Let's go ahead and make a chef here. The chef. Print him. Hey, buddy. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I will need you eventually to cook for me. For now, we're going to chill because I want to get this figured out. So this is nice and cold up here. I don't know how long it will stay cold. But at least it's nice and chilly. I'm assuming it's chilly because this is the weather up here of space. Which is something that I actually never got to in the main base. So I'm going to try and use this to my advantage. And I actually don't mind if some of this kind of makes its way down this pathing, which I think it will. And here's what we're going to do. I'm going to put a diffuser here. 2 of them. Let's feed this wire up here for now. Great. That'll pump out some oxygen, and then what I'll do is I'll add one of these here. Literally pump out that oxygen, and just feed it straight down. We'll do insulated for now. Feed it straight down here. And then I'll pump it into the walls here. But I need to research that, so let's research the radiant pipes, which will be coming out soon. Atmos Suits are there. Let's do this radiant for now. Go ahead and cancel all this. I can explore this later, but for now I just want cold oxygen. That's all I want. So we'll do insulated, keep it warm, and then I'll bring radiant here. Radiant will spread out amongst the base, and I'll try and get it into positions where it's helpful. So probably like right down here. So we'll get that researched. And then we should be okay to continue exploring. I just want to make sure my base is stable before I move out too much. Which is obviously our biggest focus. Okay, cool. This eventually I'm going to crack and have it all come down here. But I want to find out what this is. I'm hoping desperately that it's something useful. But I want to make sure there's no water sludging around before I dig into that in case I have to lock it up. How's the cleaning of the base looking? Looking a little bit better. We're finally getting some of this rotted pile picked up and cleaned up as needed. Everything being dropped there, which is good. This temperature, once I crack this too, should have a little bit of airflow heading down here, which should be good. So it's good that I broke that open. I might actually, in fact, do a third tile down here, just to help out with the whole airflow thing. So we'll see the heat transfer a little bit. Yeah, you're seeing it start to come down. That cold air will come down a little bit. It's freezing cold air, but it should warm up over time. What I'm a little bit worried about here is actually the insulated piping I have. That's what I'm going to do radiant, and the radiant should interact with the temperature in the base. It'll simultaneously warm it up, but also cool me down at the same time. Jasmine's leveled up. She has improved construction. Let's go ahead and get her supply up a little bit. Grapefruit was our tinkerer. We're going to go ahead and move him into this. Improved carrying. The chef is what we're going to do cooking for eventually, so let's go and get that set up for him. And then Xerix will also do improved carrying. Alright, well, let's get that nice and built up. It's just this right here, it's tilting me. I guess that airflow will eventually get cleaned up. It's not a big deal. I'm mostly worried about this slime lung. I know it's not as aggressive as it used to be. I just don't like the idea of seeing all these germs in my base, you know? Okay. I think that'll take a couple days to build up. How am I doing on coal? 37 tons, algae 9.8. These guys are still creating coal. I don't think I'm running enough power to where I'll need 2. Body temperature is too warm for them, huh? Why is that? Let's look. Oh yeah, that's definitely really hot. Mushroom cats can go up to 95, and it's already at 98 degrees over here. Jeez. So warm! Okay, did we get our ventilation set up yet? Not quite, still being researched. We will have a solution, guys, don't worry. I'm working on it, I promise. Has the bleachstone been grabbed? I think it's time for the bleachstone to be grabbed. Let's go ahead and look. Let's be in mind right about now. There we go. So now we have bleachstone available. Let's go ahead and run over here. Click on this thing, consumable ore, bleachstone. Let's make that a priority 8. I want it to be grabbed as soon as possible. Anytime that we mine bleachstone, it'll be grabbed by my dupes. And they should take it and throw it in there, so there we go. And we'll start getting that water nice and cleaned up. Yeah, this heat is definitely an issue. Maybe I should insulate that. Whew. Yeah, I probably should. Let's go ahead and start getting this task done. Yeah? We'll let this all the way down. Insulate the base where we can. And I think I'm gonna dig a little bit further down here, but I should definitely insulate that at some point. How's this looking? Do we need a heat shield over here? Not quite. We have our own built-in heat shield. How cold are you feeling up here, bud? Negative 87 degrees Fahrenheit. Ooh, poor Jasmine. She's gonna freeze. Hopefully she'll be okay. I'd prefer to have a coolant situation figured out where I have cold water running through the base to cool it down because it's way more effective, but air will work too. It just takes more time to get where you want it to be. Okay, did we finish up the research? We did. Okay, so let's go ahead and start setting up our venting here. We'll do a radiant gas pipe. We'll connect it all the way down to here. And what we'll do is we'll feed it through our flooring here. We'll put a vent here. Put a vent here. We'll do... Gosh, I don't want to put it straight at the plants, but I definitely want them to stay cool if possible. So I think what we'll do is a pipe here. Pipe there. And then a pipe there. And then we'll do one up here as well. Just so it circulates better. And that should help really cool down the base over time. Okay, it looks like we finally have this done. So we have oxygen right now that's currently being pumped at a... Oh my gosh. Even insulated, this oxygen's coming in at 38 degrees, but it comes out at about 70. It stays insulated, and it gets down to here about 80 degrees. So, not as cool as I would like. But we'll see how that goes over time here. Because I have the insulation here, but we'll keep an eye on it. For now, we'll see how it goes. Right now we have oxygen pumping, and hopefully, if we're lucky here, this temperature will be cold enough. It looks like it's kind of cold here. 75 degrees compared to 79 degrees. It's a few degrees cooler. We'll see how that all runs. We still have some of our piping finishing up overall, but I'm hoping that will cool down the base for a little bit. I just need to see these vents and see how it pumps out just for a bit. So here we go. Oxygen's coming out. It's 84 degrees right here. And already you can see it's starting to go down slightly. We'll give it some time to see how that goes. What about over here? That's not quite done. Oxygen's coming down here. Pumping out into here, it's 84 degrees. What is the temperature right now? Oh, the oxygen. 80 degrees overall, it's 81 below. Okay, so the piping will slowly cool this down, but we'll see if I set that up incorrectly. It'll take a couple days. Already you can see it here though, look at this. That cold air is starting to spread a little bit. So effectively, we made some AC. Is it the best? Debatable. Debatable. But it's working on it. That's all I want it to do. I want to try and keep the temperature around a nice 67 to like 75 degrees if possible. Okay, so for now we'll chill with this, and we'll see how that pumps for a little bit. That electricity is running off of that. Now we got to figure out our next task. We currently have bleach stone in here, which should be outputting some chlorine, right? Over time. Ooh, I think this water actually might be blocking that. Let's clean up that water real quick. There we go. Now chlorine's gonna come out. That was a bit scary. Okay, and so we can start killing these germs off, which we have 1.5 million germs in there. Let me go ahead and get my plumbing set up for this correctly. Let's go ahead and deconstruct this. We're gonna turn this liquid valve down to... Actually, that's fine there. We'll turn this one down to 0. And we'll get some plumbing applied to this too. So that'll come out, come straight into here. This will come across. Let's do a liquid bridge right here. This piping will go straight here and go up, and then we'll put a liquid vent right there. So eventually, whenever I do get this running, we will be pumping some clean water into there. We have a new blueprint available. Doctoring, rendering, tidying, operating. None of these are ones that I want, man. I'm looking for a farmer, and I've already got a couple of tidiers. I have an operator already. I guess we'll go for more dirt. Give me the dirt. Lay it on me. Leaves is still working on research. Eventually, I'm going to get him into rocket piloting. Let's go ahead and get him on astronomy. He loves all the researching. Nails was doing tidying for me. And I'm going to keep that as the case here. Okay, how much electricity do I have currently on this one? 740? Okay, I can afford to grill a little bit. In the interest of keeping temperatures chill here, which it's already starting to look a little more green. This has gone from like a disgusting yellow to a little bit more green. I'm actually kind of proud of myself. That's kind of working. Nice. Let's go ahead and get this heat kept out of this base, and then I will do my best once I set this up to get a grill station set up for our duplicates. Oh my gosh, we're actually about to hit an hour, aren't we? Ooh, maybe we'll go a little bit longer on this video, team. I might have to record a 4th episode today, which I'm totally okay with. We also wanted to start exploring out this, so now that we have this completely cleaned out, let's go ahead and start digging into here and figure out what exactly is in store for us over here. I am hoping for something cold. Hopefully not a volcano. I don't want to deal with any more heat if possible. And we'll have to start thinking about electricity soon, which I can go ahead and dig into here if I want to and start putting my electricity in here. So let's go ahead and get that dug out. See how that goes. If I can get my coal generators up here, it'll produce some heat. It'll stay a little bit on the cold side, and I can take my power source and just run it straight down here and run the wiring as needed. Okay, we're digging out this area. Come on, please give me something useful. Come on. Ooh, it's actually getting so cold that I'm worried that we'll chill out the entire base. Negative 70, negative 40. I mean, that's fine, right? And the cool part, too, is if I get that oxygen pumped out correctly, we can start getting rid of the slime lung. Yeah, it's starting to get a little bit thinner, too. Yeah, especially down here. Good. Good. Be cleaned. Do some sweeping errands over here while we're at it. The base was getting cleaned while we were building the entire air conditioning setup. So we started getting rid of a lot of this disgusting stuff that was annoying us. It's all been thrown over here. Okay, moment of truth. What are you? We'll pause right when we get this opened up so I can slowly take this apart. I think we can dig right here. Come on. What do you got for me? What are you? It is a minor volcano. Shit! Damn it! That's really hot! This seat is beating me up, isn't it? Oh my gosh. I have no other options either. Alright, we might have to find cooling. Oh, wait a minute. There's another one down here. Well, let's go. Screw it. We're staying in. I'm going all the way south. How hot is it down here? How hot is it? 94 degrees? Manageable. We're going all the way south, team. We're doing it. Doing what we gotta do. Let's actually do this. And what I'm gonna do is put a tile here in case that water spills over. And then what we're gonna do is lock that off. I should probably get some Atmos Suits set up here to help out with this exploration. Should we start working on that this episode? Maybe. Maybe. Let's go ahead and look at the research. Because I don't think I've gotten it researched yet. Nope, we gotta finish that off. Okay, let's get that researched. We'll keep an eye on this temperature, which I think is slowly but surely working. Yeah, look at that coldness. Oh, a nice 76. Beautiful. I have a vent here and I have a vent here. I should probably put a little bit more plumbing down in this area. It actually looks like that oxygen's not working as well. Why is that? Oh, I see. Battery is too small at the moment. That's fine. I'm gonna get some proper electricity set up for them. They'll be fine. In fact, let's go ahead and plan that out. Let's go ahead and do one coal generator here. We'll do 2 smart batteries, which should be right here. Cancel. Thank you. We'll do 2 smart batteries. We'll go ahead and automation wire that up. And then we'll feed a wire straight into that. Cool. And that'll keep this nice and controlled, and it will also stay cold for a while. I'm assuming it's cold because of space. I have never been to the top of a base before on the old main game, as mentioned, so I'm assuming that's why it's cold. Okay, so this guy's still digging down as quickly as he can. This volcano should not start working unless I dig it all out. So if I just leave it contained right there, it'll be fine. But I want to come down and see what this one is. Let's go ahead and start digging across there. There we go. You can cancel that. And then we'll get these Atmos Suits researched and start figuring out what we gotta do with that. For venting, we don't need this anymore, right? We can go ahead and deconstruct this. Gas pipes. Sure, we can deconstruct all that. And what I think I want to do here is set myself up to have these suits created, which should be coming in the form of stations soon. Let's go ahead and make sure this research is almost done. Oh, they're working on it. Okay, we'll get to that soon. These Atmos Suits will let me dig down here easier without causing any issues, because right now they're digging into polluted oxygen, they're getting slime lung, they're burning to death, all that stuff. And it will help them stay alive. We can actually cancel that. I'm good on that. Now it looks like this temperature isn't going up too aggressively. It's staying cold enough. So I'm hoping that'll keep it cool. Little yellow over here. I think I need to put some insulation tile right there. Let's go ahead and set that up too before I forget. Insulation tile, we'll cancel these in. And then insulated tile will go all the way across. Perfect. Okay, looking down here. Cool, so if any water spills over, it should go this way, then down to the left, which is where I want it. I just wanted this to be nice and clean. I don't want to have to dig through water. Oh, nice! We found a supply teleporter input. When we get to a different asteroid, we can use that. Okay, not too shabby. Should probably insulate that too, but I'm okay with it for now. Alright, so that's running. Let's make this a priority 6, because I don't want to waste power. These smart batteries, what they do, in case you haven't seen this before, is they tell the coal generator when to work and when not to work. Wait a bit. Do coal generators make oil now? Wait. Produces carbon dioxide. Burning coal produces more energy. Oh, is that because it's so cold? Wait. Is that so cold that the carbon dioxide is turning it into water? What? I didn't know that was a thing. Alright, I'm gonna put a tile there so it doesn't fall into my base, because that will fall straight into my water source, and I don't want to deal with that. Like, at all. Interesting. That's a new development. So I'll have to deal with that eventually. I guess my best course of action is to just mine into here. And that way, this will fall naturally here. And that way I have a little tub for the carbon dioxide, and I'll clean that up later. Interesting. That is so interesting. Okay, how are we doing down here? We're digging. Slowly but surely. Kind of exploring right now, team. We can go ahead and deconstruct that as well. I'm feeling pretty confident this air conditioning is actually working. Look at that. It's nice and clean up here, which is going to be the coldest part. But this isn't as yellow anymore, and it's not getting into my plants, which is the biggest win of them all. This was also around 90 degrees, and I'm breaking it down to like an 80 degrees. Part of that's the insulation that I've built over here, but it seems like a big win. How's the germs doing? Germs are dying? We're succeeding, team! Progress is being made! God, I love this game! It's so fun to play. When you start figuring it all out, dude. I love when a plan comes together. Okay, let's go ahead and put a storage box up here too. Before I forget, where I can put algae there. That way that's easier to have under control. And eventually this is going to turn into a situation where I put all my electricity and all my big wires down here, but for now it's just holding on for dear life. Okay, this will help hold this heat back that's coming over here for some reason. And then I will really want to find out what this geyser is, at least before I end today's video. Whew. It looks like this is actually... Oh, so steam, once it cools down, turns into water. Yeah, that makes sense. So we'll have all this water source here. I think we'll be fine on water for a while on this map. Shouldn't be an issue at all. Oh, we have the hatchery here. We should actually start setting up... Oh, okay, one more thing. Let's start setting up our kitchen. We'll put an electric grill up here for now. We'll then also wire this in. Let me check this wire real quick. Yeah, I can wire that in. Wire this in. So what we'll do is we will also set up... I think I need to be 3 tall, right? We're going to put a door here, a door here, and then we'll put a tile on top of this. Then we'll put a critter drop off here. And what we're going to do is throw all of our extra hatches that are born into here, and then we'll cook them and eat them. So we will have extra eggs. Any extra eggs that are found will be huge for us. Stone hatchlings will be our main focus. So we'll try and grow these into stone hatches as soon as possible. Perfect. So we're going to leave these on a priority of 8. So they are taken care of. 8. And then this will be a priority of 7. And then the rest of my critters will go here when they are wrangled up or come out of the incubation. And then that will be a priority 7. So this will say, oh, this will be a priority 6. This will say if there isn't enough critters in here, which should be a total of 7, you bring the animal here. If it is full, it'll bring them here instead. So then they'll go ahead and grow into full life, and then I can eat them for full calories. Speaking of this, how are these guys feeling? They're groomed, they're happy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It looks like I have enough in here. Yeah, they look groomed and happy. Good. This one wild? That one is wild. Go ahead and capture that bad boy. And I'm gonna keep an eye out for the stone hatchery, so there we go. And now, these guys will cook barbecue forever if there's ever meat available. Which I will then also turn off these consumables, so if we have any meat that becomes available, they will not eat it. They will have it barbecued instead. So that'll get done. And then, I think we can do pickled meals, right? Unites 1800 calories, effects 1800 calories, quality grizzly. I'll leave that alone. We don't want to make that. It's a waste. We do want eggs, so we will do extra hatches forever. This will be a priority 7. And again, these are 8 too, so they will grab these hatcheries. These are higher priorities. So these are priority 8. If a egg becomes available, it will check these first. If these are all full, the eggs will come up to here, and they will become omelets instead. So we'll do hatchery eggs, and we'll do, gosh, these two. I don't care. And then eventually, those as well. But I want to be careful and not to have a mishap, because I want to make sure the stone hatcheries are being built. Okay, this is being dug out. So oil, if it turns into liquid, or carbon dioxide will turn into liquid, it'll fall down here. Insulation is almost done up here, which will be nice. I'm considering even putting a door here. We'll just go ahead and just insulate here. As far up as we can go. Let's get a ladder up. Just to make sure that's done. Okay, how are we looking down here? Still digging. Going as quick as they can. Can I please have a farmer? Oh my god, we got a farmer. Requires light to sleep. What? This tuba can't sleep in complete darkness. My... Fine. Fine. I'll give you a bedroom. That gives you light. Jesus. Okay, let's go ahead and put a light right here. That should be fine, right? And then we'll feed this in all the way across. I do kind of want to make that automatic, which I think I can do. I think I can make a sensor for like a pressure sensor or whatever. So whenever they're sleeping, that way I'm not wasting electricity. But for now, I'm just going to plug this in so I don't forget about it. And then I'll fix it on my next playthrough. We'll put a bed right here. And that'll be for the new person. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have more beds I need to make. Actually. I definitely need to make more rooms for them eventually, which I think I'll do this area for later, but I need to focus on this. So let's just throw a bed up here for now. Here, you can work there. And this will be for my new character. Let's go ahead and get them onto farming, because I really want them to focus on farming. So you're my farmer, and that way my other character, which is my rancher, where are you at? Zelia can focus on ranching. Perfect. Let's change the priorities now around. New character, Ellie. I'm going to find a name for Ellie. If you want to be Ellie, please let me know in the comments below. We're going to bring this down. So we have one rancher and we have one farmer. Cool. Perfect. And then once this gets built, I'll put Ellie here. Let's make that a priority so I don't forget about that. Cool. I think we have made a lot of progress today. It might not look like much, but it feels like much. I'm going to commit to seeing what this is before I call it on the VOD, because we are over an hour already on this VOD. I think I'm going to cut out like 10 minutes because our cycles went so long on building this piping system, but we're up and running, so we can smile. Okay, let's go ahead and make this Ellie's bed, no matter what. Ellie should sleep here. And let's look at this light real quick. Okay, I think the light is not touching these, so it should just be enough for her. Actually, I could have cheated here. Deconstruct. Why don't I just put her bed here? There you go. That's perfect for you, Ellie. Sleep there. We actually don't have to deconstruct that one. We'll just get rid of the light. Now Ellie can sleep here. Here you go. Perfect. And that will have light. Ah, nice. Beautiful. You love to see it. Okay, how's the insulation going? We're looking nice and insulated here. It's 90 degrees, but we come down the road and it starts getting around like 70 degrees. Look how cold it is. It's actually getting too cold. I might have to set up some piping to where if I hear or if I have something too cold, like down in this area, I'll have to turn off this pump, which I can set that up later with wiring. But for now, it's nice and pretty, which is what we were aiming for, right? Okay, let's go ahead and prioritize this now. I really want to find out what's going on down here, if we can. Maybe don't have to bring the entire squad, but I think that'd be nice to find out. Atmos Suits were my next focus, so let's go ahead and get those built up. We need to create Atmos Suits. How much power do we have on this one? 800? And what does an Atmos Suit require? Or the Forge anyways. This requires... Well, I can just do it this way. Let's get that ready and we'll do the math on it before I use it. It shouldn't matter with the grill and this on it, because they shouldn't be used at the same time, but definitely want to check, and it'd be good to know for the future. Is this ladder not built? Let's build that out of granite. It's right there, right next to me. Granite, all the way down. There we go. That way they don't have to run all the way back into the base to get supplies. So this will make Atmos Suits, and then we need to make a Atmos Suit dock and a checkpoint. So let's do a dock here. 1, 2, 3. Checkpoint should be right there. We'll do a dock and a dock, so that'll be 4 suits in total. Probably a little bit too much, honestly. But we're gonna dig down eventually. And we'll probably need one for up here, but I'm not gonna run into space yet. Right now I'm very content with just having this run and get the cold air down here. This is coming out really hot. 87 degrees. Seems like it's kind of going down, just taking a sweet time. Let me look at this ventilation real quick. 66 degrees, 78 degrees, 77 degrees, 80 degrees. Okay, so it's cooling down the area right here. If you zoom in, it's cooling it out around here, so it eventually will get there once it cools down. Okay, let's check our priority again. Let's construct that. Okay, I wanted to get my electricity situated today, but that does not seem to be the case. But we did get insulated in. We got our chlorine now working over here. Why is there polluted oxygen in here? Oh, there's polluted mud down here. We need to get that out now. Now. I actually don't know how that happened. This all needs to go. That is not good. It'll still kill germs, but I don't want a whole bunch of polluted oxygen in there. Hopefully it's only a small amount. Seems like I have a lot of chlorine down here, which is the most important part. How did I get that down there? That polluted dirt and clay. I'm not sure how that happened. Team? Team is in priority 9. Oh, it has nowhere to go. That's why. Jeez. Wait. It does have somewhere to go. There's a dispenser here, right? Yeah, it should go here. Why aren't they picking this up? Unreachable? How is that unreachable? I feel like that's not possible. You have a spot here too. You can go in. Oh, I see. Let's go ahead and disable that building right now. That's why. So this is an Atmos check suit, or suit checkpoint. We haven't seen one of these in one of my bases yet. So what it does is it tells the duplicates they can't come down here and run down unless they have a suit available to them. I'm going to disable this right now, but that's eventually what's going to happen is if they want to come down here and explore, they have to put a suit on. So that's where that is, and that's why that exists. Okay, let's go ahead and check out this. Now that that's off, they should be able to get down there. Okay, cool. Okay, so now they can get that all cleaned up. Let's go ahead and get this plugged in. This is 480. Oh, man. I don't think I can run that, actually, off of this circuit. I may have to wait on that. All right, we'll wait on the suits. I could do a generator by itself here and just let it run as needed, but the Atmos suits aren't that important for this episode. I just want to get down here. It's the biggest focus for me. So we'll get that cleaned up, and then we'll run down here and check this, and then I'm done. No more! I promise! No more one more things. Okay, let's go ahead and check out Arnie Palmies. He's doing all the cleaning right now and doing a wonderful job at it. Just keep it up, Arnie. So proud of you. We'll put tinkering on him. Grapefruit is currently cleaning the base as needed, and then Chef is going to be cooking soon, which should already be his focus here. Waiting for this hatchery, or hatch, to get bigger, then I can kill it off and make barbecue. This poor guy is trying to dig underneath here, looking a little bugged, honestly. Okay, so this is almost all cleaned out, which will help out with that pollutedness. And this water is already nice and clean. Not quite, actually. There's still more water coming in here. We want this to fill up all the way. And then once I get it backed up to about this one, I can turn this water valve on to like 400 grams of water, and then this will bring in 1,000. Once I get a nice water tank, and I can do a nice cycle of constant water coming in and out, but we have to get to a point where we have enough water in the system for that to happen. And it'll get there. We have all this water we have to clean up. Okay, so he's moving down, digging and working. Here, just dig that out. If you dig that out, you can use that to build. There we go. Now I can use that to build. Okay, I'm hoping this geyser really pays off. Oh, and here's magma. Already on episode 3, we found some magma. Not too bad. More coal here as well, some iron ore, lots of granite. It's kind of warm down here, but still manageable. What is this geyser gonna be? Most of our research is done that's needed for the moment. I should be looking into core probably, and then probably want to start working on sensors. So let's add decor to the big picture here so we can get those done. Like, we're only cycle 50. I don't have to worry too much. I always feel like I have this constant need to be faster in this game. But it's okay to chill, relax, let it go at your own pace. So this carbon dioxide is gonna take some time to build up. I think what I'm gonna do is go ahead and just wall this all in. Now that I have that dug out, and that way we'll have a nice little tub underneath it of carbon dioxide as needed. Let's get a ladder here before that dupe dies because of my fault. There we go. We're gonna put algae here. The algae shouldn't die, right? Because it's in a cold environment? I hope not. That would suck. And then we should also put another storage box here for coal. Let's go ahead and put that here. Okay, and then we're going to turn coal off of this dispenser because I don't want it to be here anymore. We'll do coal and bleachstone. Do not go here at all. Cool. And that way, it'll go there. Alright, we're almost there. How are you looking on the temperature? Is it working as intended? Might be working a little too well. 62 degrees? It's a little chilly, isn't it? We're actually venting so much oxygen in here that's becoming high pressurized. I could probably remove one of these down here. Let's go to remove this one. We'll disable it for now. Supplying rocketry, decorating and ranching, sand and briar seed. Give me the sand, I guess. Got some more points for our duplicates. Checking out Xerix, he's digging like crazy right now. We'll go ahead and get that upgraded. Zilia is doing farming. We'll go ahead and give her strengths as well. Okay, good stuff. I'm gonna have to pump oxygen into this eventually. In fact, let's go ahead and just do that real quick. We'll do venting, so I don't forget about this. Any extra oxygen will head straight into here. How do I want to handle this? How's my electricity around here? Nope. Can't put it there, can't put it there, can't put it there. Alright. We'll worry about that next time. I gotta fill these suits full of air, but I still have to build out the suits as well, so... We'll wait. We'll wait and focus on this. Unreachable build. Why is it unreachable? That feels pretty reachable to me. There's a ladder right here. Oh. Nope, that is not reachable. I accidentally walled that in. XD? Wasn't paying attention when I tried to set up all the platforms, huh? There we go. Now it's reachable. Alright, come on. Dig all the way through, Xerix. I believe in you. Yeah, you're burning up, aren't you? It's kind of hot in here. 95 degrees. Oof. Okay, dig that one. What is it? What is it? What could it be? Another volcano. I have 2 volcanoes on this map. And 2 cool steam geysers. Oh, fun. Warm base indeed. So it looks like air conditioning is going to be the way that we handle our base going forward, which is okay. Nothing wrong with that. Alright guys, we made it to cycle 53 on our 3rd video. We will be getting the 4th out as soon as possible. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for hanging out. I'm glad you guys continue to check out this amazing game. I will see you guys next time, and hopefully we can get towards that electricity I keep promising. I'll see you guys around. Goodbye.